Food security is defined as the state of having reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. Unfortunately, this is not the reality in Papua New Guinea, where 40% of its residents live below the poverty line, as well as pressures of climate change on their island nations and lingering effects of world and civil wars put them at a disadvantage. The UN Sustainable Development Goals seek to bring all nations around the world into a state of equality. Goal 2 focuses on food security and subsects into ensuring sustainable food production systems, which ensure ecosystems are maintained and will be adaptive to climate change through the agricultural resilience by 2030.
These goals can be enacted within Bougainville, Papua New Guinea, an island heavily affected by war through loss of power plants and political strife. This has resulted in accidental threatening of the sea cucumber species within their fishing waters due to over and premature harvesting due to economic pressures on residents. The protection of sea cucumbers falls under Goal 14, Life Underwater, where although 14.9 highlights the importance of supporting small-scale fisheries such as the residents of Bougainville, and 14.2 it focuses on ensuring resilient underwater ecosystems, more specifically reefs, which sea cucumbers are strong protectors of through their physiological capabilities. That's why Sea Economy is here to implement sustainable practices within Bougainville through game-based education.
Sea cucumbers have a unique ecological role by feeding on decaying organic matter, excreting nitrates and phosphorus for nutrient cycling, and assisting with sediment redistribution. However, premature, unlicensed, illegal harvesting and over-harvesting has resulted in a drastic depletion in their healthy population. Removal of sea cucumbers in large quantities can cause trophic cascades, change energy flows, and reduce reef resilience to ocean acidification. As a result, a moratorium was introduced in 2009 as stocks were severely overfished, which was then lifted in 2017 once populations returned to a barely healthy amount. Local communities have seen sea cucumbers as an economic opportunity due to increased demand within mainland Asia. Unfortunately, the lack of education surrounding correct harvesting of sea cucumbers, unsustainable practices, and illegal trade channels threaten the marine environment and economic viability of the sea cucumber industry. Through the education of local Bougainville youth, Seaconomics aims to introduce sustainable farming practices to ensure the longevity of sea cucumber populations and thus improve food security.
Our solution involves implementing game-based learning to educate the Papua New Guinean youth on the negative impacts of excessive sea cucumber farming by stimulating real life through choice-based scenarios. The main goals of this program is to ensure young people have an understanding of the ecological consequences when sea cucumbers are over-harvested and the economic potential for farmers when they enact sustainable practices. The game will be run on solar panel powered tablets provided by Isolate, a solar-powered low-cost tablet. These will cost $50 per tablet and have previously been used for schools in India with no electricity to teach math. Seaconomy will be set in Bougainville, featuring self-identifying user-related animated characters. It is a simulation game in a choose-your-own adventure style, where users will live as a fisher person in Bougainville, navigating daily life choices and surrounding sea cucumbers. Each choice will influence two metric bars: the ocean life bar, which measures the environmental health, and their balance, signifying their wealth. This will enable users to reflect on the consequences of their decision. Information such as context, facts, and new ideas will be provided by interactive characters for a seamless learning experience, as well as more engaging, immersive gameplay additives such as our ideas, Cucumber Coral Clash, and Color My Cucumber, which will feature as challenge or extra levels to help maintain engagement, as well as allow users to draw visual conclusions to what a healthy reef and sustainable practice looks like, fulfilling the UN Goals 2.4, 14.2, 7, and 9. Benefits of fun games like CCC include visual and simulated demonstration of how sea cucumber size affects the strength and health of the reef. This knowledge transfer will be particularly applicable in the younger age groups.
Our solution utilizes educational gameplay of sea cucumber harvesting to educate in a way which is not resource intensive and is engaging to younger audiences. The simulation will allow students to personally interact and learn about the environmental impact and trading flows of sea cucumbers within their country. The University of Toronto suggests educational gameplay promotes problem solving and has greater emotional impact on learners. Furthermore, students can learn critical thinking skills for greater application to the real world. The online format will increase digital literacy for young people in Papua New Guinea to bridge technology accessibility gaps and equip them with necessary skills. Seaconomics' novel digital format allows our solution to operate at low costs and be scalable so it can be applied to different contexts of biodiversity at risk and offered in many languages in the future.